Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Towerful Defense, a rogue TD. A tower defense roguelike, if you can believe it, that I'm excited to be checking out the demo for here today. I've heard that the game is largely inspired by Brotato, which I've obviously played a lot of on the channel, so hey, wow, music just went completely away. We're gonna go to see what it's all about. Select your tower. We also have talent points. Okay, we have meta progression, so that's not Brotato at the very least. We got max HP, money, and percentage money gain up. Seems to be the case. Money and experience up. Max HP increment per level. I mean, I'll just go with this starter one. Here, you will select your first skill. You can obtain more skills later in the run. The first skill will generally have a better cooldown time. Effects in the square brackets are only available if your skill is chosen here. First skill cooldown time. So, like, it has a lower cooldown if we get it as our first. 85% first skill cooldown. I mean, that seems pretty darn good to just get one of these ones that has a much higher amount, but I'll just start with this first one. I'll trust you. Swing a blade around your tower doing 5 plus 50% bug? I don't know. Damage when you hit enemies. Cannot kill more than 10 enemies per rotation. Hostility 0. It is not danger level 0. It is hostility 0. Okay. Oh. All right, what do we got? We got Q, and then we click. Gotcha. Okay. So we do have ourselves a little bit of an active ability that we can throw out here. Supply. This cannot normally be targeted by the tower bullets. Destroy it before it touches the tower to recover HP to the tower. Get additional HP if the tower's HP is at max. And have a chance to get an item after the fight. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Just wanted to chill a second. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, absolutely. Select a skill below to open the auto skill setting. Manual. When ready. Minimum 6-second interval. I mean, I'll just keep it manual for now. But I guess as we get more, skill cooldown speed does seem good. We could get, I feel like money gain, the amount of money you earn from killing. That seems like that's got to be a good thing to get right away. What does the luck do in this? Chance to get rarer items and chance to get items when you destroy supplies. I mean, yeah. And then range. It's got to just be, like, the range of this circle. And thus, like, our weapons. I think we'll get money again early. You can use the lock icons to keep items in the shop so you can buy it later. Locked items will not change their prices. The Airblade swings an extra length. An amount of length. Okay. Oh, God, this is... We're right back in Brotato. Tower range up. Spawn a spring field inside the tower's range that when enemies hit will be pushed back when they hit it for the first time. Money up. Tower bullet damage up. Luck down. I don't know. So negative luck is indeed a thing. So we will be actively less likely. It tells us. It's kind of nice that it does, like, for quality of life, if there's any ambiguousness there, it just kind of clears it up. I just want to see what else we got. Outbreak skill, shoot 2 rounds of tower bullets. We'll get these. And then, you know what? What if I, when ready, random. When ready hits HP, high HP damage. I don't know. Sure. Sure, we'll just go for balance. And we could say supply as well. Sure. Whenever ready, just shoot something. Does nothing. Counts as a glitchy. Okay. Use your mouse wheel to select the skill that you can activate by clicking anywhere. Well, I mean, I suppose we can have the one doing... Oh my god. It's thing automatically. So the existence of the meta progress will obviously have me questioning everything, going like, are we supposed to... Okay. Are we supposed to survive? Who knows? That's one thing I wish that they did take from Brotato. I like that it was, you know, one of the few kind of horde survival roguelikes that was not afraid to be like, yeah, this is not necessary. Skill cooldown speed seems really, really good because things are dying in mostly one hit anyways. 7% skill cooldown speed in general or 9% to just the first one. I think I could take the 7% in general. 5% skill kill cap. Enemy takes 1 plus 20% support damage whenever it hits the tower's range, either from the outside or from the inside. Huh. So we can, like, knock them back and make them hit more. What about 2% tower bullet lightning chance? One plus 20%. So it's just going to be taking 1 damage. Is that a big deal? I think let's look for something else for now. Item price down. Getting that early. Got to be good. Place a landmine that explodes when it hits an enemy. Doing 60% tower bullet and 80% elemental damage. In the radius of... Okay, scaling on range. Sure. If we're just placing a landmine, it can probably just be used when ready, right? I mean, we'll see. But if it's just dropping it on the ground, it's like, it's kind of who cares, right? Nobody's hitting it though. Oh. So yeah, it is tough to get them before they do get to me. That is for sure. With this current setup. I should take a look at what those the meta upgrades are now that we know. It does seem as though the landmine can be placed pretty far away from us. Skill damage up, skill cooldown speed. I mean, if we just get a whole bunch of skill cooldown speed, isn't that going to just kind of solve everything? Because it does kind of feel like that early Brotato day like situation with the demo where you kind of just wanted a lot of attack speed with this setup. So tower fire rate has got to be the tower, what the actual tower itself is doing. Armor, reduce damage taken by the tower. Sure. Could re-roll those. Tower melee damage up, but minus 2% to the first skill cooldown speed. Tower melee damage and range, but we lose a little bit of XP. I don't love that for us. I don't love that penalty for us either. Increase the damage to landmines when placed near the tower. Sure. Do I want to get the Springfield? We didn't get the other support thing. Spawn more supplies. Tower melee damage, but minus first. I don't love. It's only 2% though. Maybe if we keep on going for general cooldowns. Okay. General cooldown stuff will be okay. I do like our little landmine being placed immediately by it. It does a good job as like a last line of defense. Okay, here's my question. Did it just place it on itself? Is there a second landmine under? No, it's placing those landmines on the actual enemies. The first one, it just said, I don't care. I'm putting it right on myself. Okay, I do want... I wanted the supply. First skill cooldown speed down by 7%. It seems huge. I don't know. We'll juggle it. Does nothing counts as too glitchy. What does that mean for me? 2 armor, minus 1 HP from supplies. All right, increased landmine damage when placed near. Projectile dodge. What is projectile? What do you mean projectile dodge? My ability to dodge enemy projectiles? Have I seen enemy projectiles? This is too verbose, this Because I'm sure it's on here. It's just like... It's so... No, maybe... Wait, is it not on there? Here's the thing, is it probably is. It's just such a wall of text. It's kind of hard to tell. They were not kidding when they said Brotato, like, it is so much Brotato. Whoop. Okay, so we have those extra supplies over there. I'm going to wait on my my sword just for a little bit. Okay, what are these meteors that I cannot possibly kill in time? Okay, chill, chill, chill. I think we want to wait a little bit more on our sword. We don't want to wait too long because we can't kill more than 10 enemies in a single swipe anyways. Yeah, these meteors suck. Okay. First skill cooldown speed up. Yeah, up by 9%. Crit chance, crit factor, but minus range. Yeah, like, obviously I don't want this first skill cooldown speed down, but it is, I think it is still worth it because we need to get that flat increase up. Tower fire rate, tower melee damage, minus crit chance. Negative tower bullets never deal crit chance. That's not really a relevant thing for the negative. It can't do more 0. I don't think that text even needs to be there. Okay, so we're going to go for a no crit build. Crit will be our dump stat. And then so will HP recovered from supplies. I think that can just be okay. Skill damage, first skill cooldown speed. Minus tower range. I would like to get a big tower range up as well, obviously, but, you know, in Brotato as well, it's about juggling your negative stats, you know? We're kind of ignoring the tower bullet damage. Ooh. The tower bullet damage angle as well. I hate those meteors. But it seems to be working out just fine for me so far. So far, so fine. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Just chill, just chill, just chill. Supply coming in. Up here. Because it always goes clockwise. Tower bullet lightning chance. I was going to say there's no reason to say no, but it actually sells for quite a bit. I'm going to go for some flat melee. Increase the size of the shooting area of outbreak, increasing the number of bullets. This scales off of some melee damage as well, which is kind of nice. More extra length. Skill kill cap, we could. 3 tower bullet damage, but minus 1 HP recovered from supplies. That is a dump stat for me. Base pushback distance, sure. Tower bullets will always do at least 3 damage, but minus 3 tower bullet damage. Interesting. Interesting. So you could take like a lot of tower bullet damage down things and just still be doing 3 anyways. That's kind of interesting. The names on these items, I'm like, I'm never going to remember any of that. Okay, hate the meteors. Ow. Okay, it's getting pretty chunky here. We are doing 4 damage with the tower bolts now. It's something considering we do 15 with our sword that we've been focusing a bit more on. Yep. I'm trying to stall so we can get better swipes out here. Oh my lord. But I don't really think that stalling makes a lot of sense with these turrets that are here. Oh! 1 talent point. Gotcha. So these are permanent increases, huh? Skill damage, like something that would help us all the time. HP regen. No matter what, that'll help us. 10 luck minus 3% money. Sure. 5 tower bullet damage. Let's lean into more skill cooldown. Place a landmine that explodes when it... So this is an upgrade to this, or what? I mean, I'm not taking a lot of those stats. Like, I could get more tower bullets, but I'm not gonna... I don't think I want to spend 113 on that. It's just not the thing I care as much about. Oh, boy. This, however, I do care more about. It shoots an extra round. Sure. Armor up, sure. Base pushback, I could. Let's go for one more reroll. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I'll get an item price decrease. Hopefully we just survive this one wave. Yeah, my range is... Oh! What is this guy doing here? I don't like him. He's just sitting right up in my face, but he's also not doing damage to me. What's going on there? Is that because of my armor, or is that just like, this guy's not very good at... Huh. I have no idea what's up with him. But he's barely doing anything. We get shot by one little bullet, and we take a lot more. These meteorites are terrible. I hate them. If they could go, I feel like I would take, I don't know, 10 times less damage. Okay, 17% skill damage. We have to. The money could be good. Obviously, like, there's a lot of things we could do. This is one of those things. Like, I played a billion hours of Brotato, okay? I can't believe you don't think that this stat is good. I'm going to let you in on a secret. All of the stats are good. Like, I'm going to let you in on a secret. All of the stats are going to be good if you focus them. Like, so I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to do what I think feels right. Tower range up, -1 armor. I think maybe if I take both of those, it sort of juggles it in a way that's a little bit fine for me. Okay, HP regen seems interesting too. Tower range, -1 element. That's the thing. You got to find the items that have dump stats that you don't care about. I don't care about element. I don't care about support right now. Projectile dodge is in the primary, huh? Okay, that seemed like it'd be... Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. Okay. Wave 8 out of... Oh my god, okay. So we maybe could be fine with this. I think I'm gonna just chill. Piercing damage. I don't have any piercing chance, so... I hate the meteorite. Like, maybe if we... I guess... It moves really fast, that even if we did the auto-aim shenanigans, I think it would... Or not auto-aim shenanigans, I think it's still going to be tight. Especially if you throw 2 in short succession like that. Okay, wait a sec. Got him. Wait for the next one. Nah, we got to get this stuff out of the way. Ow. We're doing 23 damage. I don't know if that's an impressive amount. I tried to get the meteor. We weren't off cooldown yet. Okay. Hey! Hey! We're trying to get the ones that are going to shoot bullets, because those do seem to be doing damage to me pretty reliably. Bap, 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 bap. Increase the damage of landmines for each landmine in the field. And they also get triggered by enemy bullets. That seems bad. 4 rounds, melee damage and range, but minus XP. I think that's fine. Skill cooldown and regen for losing support seems great. Each fight, every 30 enemies killed by lightning spawn a supply. I don't have any lightning. Upon pickup, for every glitch you have, plus 1% damage bosses take from any sources. The translation on it. It's like, I get it, but it's a little bit weird. I don't have any, and at this point, I don't think it makes sense to go for them. Tower bullet damage for minus HP regen seems like a good trade-off, because, like, again, it's just going to be okay. See, even then, I hit... Oh, it's just... I guess I don't have enough to one-shot the meteoroid. Is it just kind of like our armor check? It'd be annoying if so. Yep. Feels like I'm falling a little bit behind on my damage output, maybe, but I don't know. I am living. Just trying to make sure I start on the turrets. Oh, you were out of range. All right. I mean, we're sticking at full. Is that just like... You know what? Maybe it's our HP regen just completely offsetting the little amount of damage that the... I'll just call them, like, drillers are doing or whatever. Because they get up to us really easy and have a lot of HP, but they just don't really do anything. Bam, 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 bam. Tower melee damage up by 9. That's an epic. I know we can reroll those. I just don't care. Trade point that accumulates money over time at the end of combat or when it gets hit by an enemy transfers the money to your account and destroys. I have no idea if that's going to be good. I'll just take it. It's a good one. As tower bullets move, they gain 2 damage per distance. I don't have much range. Base pushback, spawn more supplies, skill damage. I don't like the minus range, but I do like the skill damage, obviously. Tower bullet damage, regen, minus element. Couldn't care less about the penalty, so sure. Melee damage and crit chance. Mostly for the melee damage there. We got to pick and choose our battles, you know. Okay, well, this thing is... It just got hit right away because it spawned on the outer ring. That's some malarkey. Okay. That's something. That is something indeed. I'd like another sword upgrade. Let's just wait on this. Whoop. It is kind of, you know, very, very simplistic on the old visuals here for sure. I mean, a lot of tower defense games can kind of get away with it, but I don't know. Call me picky, but I feel like the color choice feels a little odd. I don't know. It's like a bunch of colors that are like, are they complementary? Sure, but it looks kind of, I don't know. It just looks kind of odd. Whoop. I'm in pain. I'm in pain there. 1 additional infected enemy tower bullet can target at the same time. I don't know. Tower bullet crit chance and crit factor for minus range. I'm going to say no. 7 HP regen seems really good, though. Destroy the first normal enemy that touches the tower and 9 tower melee damage. Okay. All right, we're starting to fall behind on XP. What do we got? We have 170. Okay, whoop. Base lightning damage. For every 1 element gain... meh. As tower bullets move... This is interesting, but if we got like your tower bullets can't do less than blank. As tower bullets move, they gain 2 damage per distance. Tower range, max HP, skill cooldown, first skill cooldown, tower bullet, armor, projectile dodge. Extra number of enemies the tower can target at the same time. We'll obviously want that. Let's be a sicko. Let's... Actually, no. Base lightning damage. I don't really have... I just don't really have... Max number of skills, skill cooldown speed. But minus 20% skill damage. That seems incredible. What does chance tower bullet goes through the tower's range? What does that mean? What does that mean? Just gonna save my stinking money. We'll try and protect this, but it's not gonna last very long. Because it just can't. Look, I mean, yeah. It just can't last very long. Woo! Woo, we're doing 43 now. Our chops are... They are chopping. We're one-shotting a lot of stuff that we weren't one-shotting. And that regen is juicy, too. Whoop. Okay, so we can... Is it like our tower bullets can shoot outside of our tower range? Is that what's going on there? Because something killed the supply outside of my circle. God, that last shot felt good. I feel like the exclamation is like we tried to kill it, but we can't. Does nothing, counts as 3 glitchy. Can't be locked in the shop. I'll tell you what. I'll take it. Bullet crit chance, skill kill cap, but skill damage. I'm going to say sure, considering I do feel like I'm being locked by it a bit. Say no there, though. All right. Yes, please. Yes, please. Cannot be locked. Skill damage, but tower range. I want to fix the skill damage down. Whatever. I'll get it. Now we have 6 glitchy. If something with glitchy shows up again, okay. I hate that item. I think it's bad. These meteorites are also kind of wild. All right. Got that one, though. I tried. Oh, did I actually get it? I think I might have actually gotten that. I think I may well have. So we're doing 37 now, but we're doing it a lot faster. I've not been offered any more skills, so I'm just going to have to cross my fingers and hope that we can get more. We're almost at the cooldown speed with our sword that we really just might as well have it automatically go every second, you know? Kind of just seems like we should set it full auto. For every enemy in range, increase skill cooldown speed by 1% with a maximum of 100. And you can have 5 of these? Skill kill cap. Yikes. Okay. This is the first one I might want to reroll. Skill cooldown speed, sure. I'm a little glass cannony. The trade point sucks. Frozen enemies take +2. Tower fire rate, luck, money. Oh, come on, man. Each fight, the first time the tower's HP is at 50% or below, push all enemies back. Sure. Is tower range just for tower bullets? I feel like it might be. RIP luck. This seems good. Especially as we get further to the end, the XP matters a lot less. Dude, I want all of this. I want that entire shop. It does feel like it feels like my sword is getting longer. With this one easy trick. All right. We're keeping this stinking money maker alive now. But the second one of these things tries to go from that direction, it's obviously dead. Or a meteorite or something. We just got lucky. That's the thing. Is like, how do you keep it alive? Get lucky. Yeah, there you go. It's just like, it's gone whenever one of those first decides to approach from that direction. That's really all it is. I'm also not convinced there even is another weapon that we could get in the shop at this point. We'll see, we'll see. First skill cooldown speed 16%, or all skills by 12. I'll do all skills by 12. Ah, they took the free reroll on buying out the shop too. I should have assumed, right? RIP luck. That seems good. Tower Bolt damage, regen, -1 element. After obtained for each owned copy of this item, gain an armor. Cannot be locked in the shop. I see. Oops. Boop. I'm going to set this thing to when ready. It's not really an aiming. I mean, there's some aiming preference to it. All right. Now I just sit back. Now it's just fully an auto battler. Probably could have been for a while here, but now I don't have to get carpal tunnel as I just sit back for an entire minute and just say, hey, go ahead. It's the game for people who like standstill kill builds in Brotato. You know? That's what it is. Whoop. Whoop. We're doing it. But yeah, okay, so we didn't get offered, we haven't been getting offered any more weapons. Can we un-auto this at any point? Okay, looks like we can. I was gonna say good, because what if you like made a change to it and you're like, okay, hold on. I'm thinking the range up is worth it. Increase the size of the shooting area of outbreak and the number of bullets fired each round. Max HP, skill cooldown speed up by 50%, 8% skill damage down. I mean, it's fine. Airblade has a chance to struck an enemy with lightning when it hits the second time or more. Okay. So we could go for lightning. Start each fight with an extra skill readiness. Lets you use skills when they're still on cooldown. What? Once? Once ever? Because who cares? If it's once ever, who cares? You know, I still have an extra item slot, but no, or weapon slot, but no weapons for it. Yeah. So, I guess we vibing. I'm assuming what? It ends at wave 20? Like, basically I need to ask myself the question, what does Brotato do? Because that's just what it does. I need to be real, right? Doing 42 damage with our sword. But it's happening really fast, which is nice. This firing off... I don't know, was there a way to, like... It doesn't even really matter at this point, because I think we're so solved that it doesn't matter. Like, I think we cracked the code on game 1. Rip. Rip. But I wonder if there's a way to set the auto in a different way where... Another talent point. 9% money, 15% XP, minus luck. How many waves left? Yeah, I mean... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll just take the money, I guess. There's a certain point where the skill cooldown is not worth it, though. 15 extra max HP though. That goes a long way. I think it's worth it. I think that this is worth it too because it does increase the range of our swipe. Obviously, we want more melee. Spawn more supplies, skill cooldown speed, plus luck, minus projectile dodge. I don't have any of that anyways. Tower regenerates HP 2 times faster when it's under 50% and gain 4 HP regen. That's absurd. But yeah, we're just picking a handful of stuff where it's like, yeah, that gets to be a dump stat. And it seems like it's almost being rewarded in this game more even than in Brotato. What's doing that 80? Is that my gun? No, that's doing 55 per bullet. Is it maybe a crit or something? Might be a crit. It would explain why it's not happening very often, because we have not been investing in that. Okay. Maybe it's the lightning? Which is happening surprisingly often as well. Dude, the range up. Dude, the range up. I think the range up was kind of the right call here. Even though it does decrease the stat we don't want decreased, it was a worthy trade. I mean, I'll take it, just in case. 3 melee damage? Or I could reroll and hope for, like, a rare. Fine, it's epic. On pickup, for each item with a unique tag, you have gained 3% projectile dodge. I don't really care. It really wants me to have this, but I still have not been offered another weapon. RIP my luck, but honestly, I think it's worth it so far. Yeah, and XP and money, like percentage money and XP and stuff like that, it's just not going to matter much anymore. We're at the point of the game where we can say that stat is irrelevant to me and I don't care. Every once in a while, things just move really fast. Is that like when there's nothing in range, it just speeds up? If so, that's kind of a nice quality of life as long as things can't be killed from outside of the ring. All right. I'm vibing. 73. I mean, they're not even making dents. I did see on the startup screen it said something about the full game is going to add proper bosses, which does mean we're probably set, because my question at this point would be, well, all right, are we going to die to a boss? But if it's just a scary wave, we're probably fine. Not much to worry about. Wah, 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 wah. Melee damage. Fine. Destroy the first normal enemy, so I guess it's going to be 2 normal enemies and 9 tower melee damage. I don't care about that. Stop giving me this upgrade. I couldn't care less. Every fight, every 5 seconds, gain additional HP until the end of the fight. Eh. It's good and all, but also it sucks. Emit a light beam rotating support unit. Rotating around the tower. Tower bullets that enter will have a 100% chance to do critical damage. Oh, that just solves our crit chance. But it's like, I don't really care. That's not the angle I care about. Landmines don't explode when touch enemies. What do they do then? Surely... What does it do then? This stinking... Everything costs 2 now. Oh, seems quite grindy then, in that case. Tower range, bullet damage minus element. Again, don't care about element, but we also really don't care about that. Increase the size of shooting area of outbreak and number of bullets. Works for me. We'll lock this. All right. It actually might, you know what? It might stop at wave 19 because wave 20 would be where a boss is. And since there's no bosses, it might just say... That actually might be the situation. But I'm thinking maybe we, like, unlock weapons over the course of playing, or is there only 3 weapons in the demo? If there's only 3 weapons in the demo, there should not be an item that gives you 4 weapon slots. I'll say that for sure. Like, at a detriment. That being said, like, it's probably still worth it even if you don't get an extra weapon, you know? Because it was, what, 20% damage down for a 60% cooldown increase? Like, where's the math on that one, you know? Oh, we get 2 talent points there. Tower melee damage, XP, fire rate. I was hoping for a little bit more of a rare thing there. I mean, like, here's the thing. Getting a meta upgrade for melee damage feels stupid. Because it's like, okay, well, on a different run, do I want that? Probably not. You know, like on a run where I'm just focusing on element or, you know, whatever. I mean, first skill cooldown speed, I feel like is going to be good on whatever run you do. Air blade swings an extra length. Perfect. God, you want me to have that so bad. I just don't care. When a tower bullet kills an enemy with critical damage, fires another tower bullet at the weakest enemy in range. Very cool. Huh. Oh my god, we finally can get the air blade upgrade. And I don't have the money for it! Can I sell? No, of course not. Of course not. I do think we're toast, but like I'll leave it locked just in the extreme off chance. On pickup for each -1 tower bullet damage, gain tower fire rate. There's definitely an interesting like spam attack build there. I'll just, yeah. Just in case for some reason there's an okay, so there is a boss. Maybe we'll get toasted then. Oh. It shoots, okay, we actually might die then. We actually do probably die then. To be continued. Oh, okay. Okay. It is not an intended thing. All right. Proper boss fights and more bosses. It's an interesting one. I will say that for sure. Spend talent points, 3 out of 3. We just like we reset. Okay, so you just get them per. God, I wonder what the limit is. Can you just get 1 billion and then you just buy yourself a free win? Maybe, I don't know. All right, yeah. I mean, hey, what do I have to say? I say I think that Brotato's very good. That's what I have to say about Towerful Defense. I think that Brotato is a very good game. And I think that Towerful Defense, you know, is basically Tower Defense Brotato. There's a couple neat things going on, but there's also like a few things that I do hope get, you know, looked at. Obviously, it is a demo, so this is the time to mention it. That being like, it feels, the balance is obviously not in a good spot, right? Like, in a couple areas, there's a bit of things that are just way too, I don't know, like, there's little interaction to be had with the meteorites. Like, sure, maybe even without the auto aim, but like sometimes there's sections where they just come to, there's too many of them. You're not going to clear them out before they get to you. And then there's also those guys that are just like running up to you, but they do no damage. There's just a couple things that feel weird all around, a couple translation things that aren't the best, and then just visually, I think that there's some room for improvements and juice for the game. But all in all, I think, you know, it's solid. If you're looking for something that is like Brotato but isn't Brotato, you can do a hell of a lot worse. than Towerful Defense. So check it out. There's a demo on Steam right now. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more. If it's a genre you're into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.